Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Xavi, and it's Deco. And Deco! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Jordi Alba. That's a decent clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rudiger. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Caceres. He's got away. Oh, what has happened here? Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, here's a chance! Goal! Barcelona! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Has a shot! Oh, there's the clearance. Rafinha. Victor Fort. And it's Messi.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them...
And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Pedri. And here's Yamal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Messi! Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quick.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now that's well seen too. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Lamine Yamal really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And the finish! Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Terrific header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Xavi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Yamal. Messi. Messi! Edmilson. Deco. Now, what about a counter-attack? Over to the left. Eric Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Now it's Xavi. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Deco. Here's Caceres. And that could set him on his... Can he put it away? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Yamal. Martinez. Ferran Torres. Jordi Alba.
Un minuto de descuento.
And Deco. Caceres. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Deco. The pass is intercepted. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. He is through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Puyol gets it clear. And it's Guardiola. Pedri. And it's Messi. Xavi. Now it's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Rafinha. Pedri. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ferran Torres. Played out to the right.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
El dorsal 19 será sustituido por el dorsal 14.
Rudiger. Edmilson. And it's Messi. Here's Deco. Bale. And it's Caceres. And Deco. Messi. Threads one in. Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Puyol. Edmilson. Pedri. And here's Maradona. It's a great ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, now he's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Caceres. Rudiger. Deco. Messi. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's picked his... He's had a hit! And that would have won it.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Messi with the short one. Mbappe!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ferran Torres. Deco. And that's been intercepted. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Maradona. Shot to Pedri! It's a pretty loose pass. Belletti. Nice interception, well timed. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it.
Now Mbappe. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Victor Fort. Neymar. Maradona in acres of space out wide. Foot in.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Araujo cuts out the pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Edmilson. Passes short and sharp. Barcelona finding their passes.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Belletti. Here's Garcia. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Cambio de jugadores.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Barcelona did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now the finish! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Maradona. Luis Garcia. And it's Belletti. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, super ball. Great chance! There it is! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Jordi Alba. Maradona. Cruyff. He's got the shot away! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Gavi! That's really well cleared. And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And the action has already... Has a go! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's...
Great hit! And that could come back to haunt them.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Now that looks a decent ball. Maradona. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread neatly. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Gavi gets a foot in here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Caceres. Played back in.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And it's Caceres. Caceres. Now it's Bale.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now it's Ferran Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.